Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's reading, we're doing how is your life upgrading in front of everybody? And we have here three beautiful piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please pause the video if needed. Let's go. So for the viewers that picked pile number 1, let's find out how is your life upgrading in front of everybody? And sometimes, we go through things behind closed doors. Good things happen to us in closed doors. We just want to find out, like, how is our life upgrading? How is it changing? How is it leveling up in front of everybody? Okay. Because it just feels good when people just know that you're doing good. You know what I mean? Not that it's relevant or important, but it just feels good. Let's see. How is my pile number 1 life upgrading in front of others, in front of everybody? How is my pile number 1's life upgrading in front of everybody's? Let's see. 5 of Wands, 6 of Swords, the Tower. Okay, lots of drama here. Family drama, work drama, school drama. A lot of drama here. Okay, so I'm gonna be as specific as I can. Pile number 1. You know my readings are 100% accurate. We have here the 5 of Wands next to the 6 of Swords. So the way your life is upgrading is that you have kicked the boot to things that don't matter. Fake friends, fake people, fake family members. It's almost like you completely did a 360 when it comes to the environment you surround yourself with. I heard I'm surrounded by winners. I'm surrounded by gains. I'm surrounded by people that influence me in the right way, whether it's people you follow online. But I get this sense of a change in environment, a change in the mind, a change of the surroundings. 2 of Pentacles, making people feel like options in your life, making people feel exactly how they make you feel, but without doing all the crazy things that they do. Listen. If someone hurts you in a way where you feel like you're being used and whatnot, you don't have to use them to hurt them. The biggest way you can hurt them back is just by not being in their life, by not being available, by not being there for them in ways that they can use you. You know what I mean? So pile number 1, I feel like the way your life is upgrading is due to your boundaries. It's due to the things that you've decided to not entertain anymore. Whether it's that coworker that keeps giving you passive aggressive comments, whether it's that family member that just always has to find something negative to say about you. It's like you have pushed things away from yourself that is kind of making people realize that you are upgrading your life, that you are, trying to live the best version of yourself. You're trying to live the best life that maybe you didn't always have, right? So the 2 of Pentacles keep like shining on me. You have a way of making people feel not important after multiple times of them maybe trying to get at you or trying to disrespect you or trying to use you. 8 of Swords. You got people feeling like this, 8 of Swords. And sometimes people feel like you're feeling like that, because maybe you're putting up this strong face that maybe inside you're like so anxious or nervous. Well, that's what people see. That's what people might think. But the way you're upgrading your life is that you're changing everything about it. I heard hair colors, meal plans, I heard travel buddies. I just see somebody just getting a paper and a pen and just writing their new life, or like writing everything that they want new and what they don't want. You're saying goodbye to the old. That's how people see your life is upgrading. You're bringing changes, the Tower. Lots of changes. And let me tell you something about the Tower card. This ain't no little change. This is some big change. It's like a big realization. It's like a big wow moment, right? So you might have brought that wow moment for a lot of people in your life that are no longer options, okay? The way your life is upgrading in front of others is that people are seeing you accomplish things and hit goals, and maybe somebody here moved from another town, or got their new apartment. Congratulations. People are seeing you like live life with the next steps and like doing it in such a beautiful manner. Okay. Let's see, how is my pal number one's life upgrading in front of others? How is my pal number one's life upgrading in front of others? Temperance, a lot of balance here. You're giving what you're getting. And people think it's an upgrade because pal number one, maybe you were like, you would just let people take advantage of you, or you would just do too much for the people that you love because you feel like they love you as much. A harsh realization is that sometimes the people that we might think are forever going to be there or always going to love us dearly, those people might change. People really sleep on that. You see, somebody could love you today, somebody could be there for you today, and they could change that shit tomorrow. Like, they can literally change the way they are with you by tomorrow, and for no reason whatsoever, right? It's like you're taking what life is giving you and you're doing what you got to do. Like, if life is giving you lemons, you're making lemonade. If God is, showing you people around you are not being the best, you're moving away. The Emperor, people are seeing you build businesses. Somebody here is like creating a businesses, building businesses, or continuing a business. Okay, so people are, watching you upgrade your life by being consistent in a project, goal, or dream. Okay, very inspirational here, pal number one. Somebody here could be an Aquarius, Libra cusp. I don't know why I heard that. Lilith might be connected to your moon. Let's see here. How is my pal number one's life upgrading in front of others? In front of everybody. How is my pal number one's life upgrading in front of everybody? Yeah. Your life is moving for the better. We got the Justice here, but next to the Four Swords, they're seeing you connecting more with yourself. They see you knowing who you are. And also, there's like a more confident vibe that's coming out of you, pal number one. Congratulations. When you walk, people know you like are confident in yourself. Like, you're sure about yourself. Like you know who you are. And I feel like people cannot step all over you anymore. And that's an upgrade. Trust me. Okay? What matters if you have luxuries and things and, beauty, if you let everyone step on you? If you let everyone take advantage of you, if you let everyone, treat you like you're garbage, what's the deal with being successful and all of that when you don't even have self-respect? Okay? Pal number one, the way your life is upgrading is that you are having more self-respect for yourself. Okay? And that is shocking people. That is having people even realize their own faults when it came to you. And the best way to get karma on someone that thought, that they weren't doing anything wrong is literally showing them what they've cost by your absence, or even by not being there for them like you used to be, right? Let's see here. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people think that things will always be the same, okay? That they're the only ones that can change. And that's how you're upgrading in front of everyone. You're showing people that as much as they can change into buttholes, you can change into a better version of yourself with more self-respect. Okay? I don't know why I feel like that. Like, people could have felt like maybe you weren't gonna stand up for yourself, or maybe you were gonna always like kiss their ass. You know what I mean? Yeah, the way you're upgrading your life is that you're no longer holding on to people, things that are not serving you, things that are not upgrading your life. King of Pentacles, you're worried more about the finer things, the better things. Okay, when you're too focused on the bad stuff and trying to fix the bad stuff and trying to fix the people that you love to try to see you, that's when you deplete your own energy. And the way you're upgrading your life is like, okay, if it's not working out over here, that's fine. There's no hate. I'm just gonna come over here, right? I'm just gonna move towards something better. I'm just gonna move towards where I can find peace, right? Three of Pentacles, where I can find better people, where I can find people that support me, where I can become a better version of myself, whether it's, you know, focusing on my money, focusing on my health, focusing on my studies, right? So you're making people feel not important, and that's how your life is upgrading. Because, and listen, making people feel not important is not bad when you're not important in their life. If you're not important in their life, it really doesn't matter if you're making them not important in your life. You get what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. And I always say this, as long as you're not disrespecting someone, you're not doing anything wrong, okay? Let's see with the last final cards, how is my pal number 1 upgrading in front of everybody? You're taking things for what they are. You're not giving benefit of the doubts. People see like this stronger backbone when it comes to you. And they feel like it's an upgrade because you weren't always like that. You didn't always have it like that, okay? 7 of Wands in the reverse. It's like you're avoiding conflict. You're avoiding confusions. You're avoiding trying to fix things. You're avoiding trying to compete and compare and bother. You're walking away from things. That's how you're upgrading your life. And in return, people are seeing the changes. People are seeing an increase in finances. People are seeing an increase of confidence. People are seeing an increase of you knowing who you are. Okay? So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys. So for my viewers that picked pile number 2, let's find out, how are you upgrading your life in front of everybody? I heard new relationship, new lover, new marriage. Ooh, somebody is taking the next step with someone else. Let's see here. How is my pile number 2's life upgrading? And the next step could be like having a baby, getting married, buying a home together with a partner. I don't know. I get a lot of relationship here for this pile. Let's see here. How is my pile number 2's life upgrading in front of everybody? Somebody here could be an Aquarius, Libra as well, Virgo, Gemini. I heard coming out of the shell. Coming out of the shell. Maybe you had a period in your life where you were very exhausted or you felt like depleted or defeated by everyone around you. It was almost like a heartbreak for you, like almost like a realization, like a final stab in the back. And you decided to like isolate and like stop working on connections or building things with others or contacting others. It's almost like you went on hermit mode here, even if I don't see the hermit card. It's like you went on hermit mode. It's like you left, you went away, you escaped, you went on a retreat. Okay, for others could be rehab, right? The way others see you upgrading your life is that you're moving forward past the hurt. You're moving forward past the things that have happened in your past. And it's like people are now seeing you more charismatic, whether it's more giving, more happier, talking more. It's something that has to do with your happiness. People feel like your life is upgrading because they have noticed that you're more happier than you were in a time in your life. That you were happy, like you are happier now. Some way, somehow, people feel like you're upgrading your life because you seem more content. You're opening up more. You're talking more. Maybe you've now just started contacting your grandparents or your mom or your dad. I really feel like this pile, you've been disappointed, whether it was a heartbreak, a family member, a friend that hurt you so bad that it made you just like turn off to the world. Like you turned off to the world. Okay? I'm so sorry for that, pile number 2. But hey, we all deal with our stresses in different ways. Don't feel guilty for removing yourself, even if it hurt the people around you. If they really love you, they'll understand you. Okay? But I would just always recommend to speak to someone. If not, write your feelings down. But don't take it out on people that love you, okay? But sometimes we have to learn, okay? We have to learn to grow, okay? And we have to make mistakes so that we can grow into a better person, okay? So people is seeing you upgrade your life because regardless of what you've gone through with the 5 of Cups, you're bringing in some sort of balance with the way you come out, with the way that you're expressing and the way that you're interacting with others. So the Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like you have opened your heart more to the people around you. You have opened your heart to your family, to your friends, to your siblings. And that's how people feel like you're upgrading right now. You're upgrading your life. Let's see here. How is my pile 2 upgrading their life in front of others? How is my pile number 2 upgrading their life in front of everybody? How is my pile 2's life upgrading in front of others? People are aware that something wasn't fair in your life. I also heard the loss of someone or the loss of some things. People are aware that something in your life wasn't fair at all. But the way your life is upgrading, that regardless of the things that are not fair in your life, you continue to be a good and giving person. You continue to have a good heart. You continue to have patience with others. You continue to show others how much you care and love for them. And if it's like this, listen, I'm getting this other thing. You could have had a boss that maybe abused abused their power, didn't pay you what you deserved. And now it's like you continue your job even if you get the bad pay. The same thing with like if you lend somebody money and they didn't pay you back, you're still being giving with other family members when it comes to your money. It's like whatever traumatized you is not affecting how you're coming up to others. And it's an upgrade because people feel like you healed that. Like you're mature in a way. Like you have a good heart. Also, people can see how you don't give up on things. Maybe you built a business from scratch and it didn't work out. But you kept going, you kept going towards other plans, opening newer doors for yourself. And that's how everybody is seeing your life upgrade. It's like, if one thing is not working, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep swimming and I'm going to find my final destination. I'm going to find what is it that I need to do or what is that is meant to be in my path. You don't give up. And that's how people see that your life is upgrading. Maybe back in the day, you wouldn't even last a week at a job. And now you're someone that's more loyal at the places that you work for. Or maybe you're more loyal with your own businesses and your own decisions. A Gemini man could be here very significant. Somebody here might have fixed the relationship with their father. You're coming off as very mature for that. Or like a really good person or like the bigger person. Let's see here. How does my pile number 2? How is my pile number 2's life upgrading in front of everybody? People are also seeing an increase of funds. Even if you're not working as much. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone here is using their powers to get more money. People are seeing your life upgrade without you having to put so much work in. Someone here could have won a court case, and people feel like that's how your life is upgrading because you're receiving like your funds, whether it's child support, alimony, a court case, as I said again. People are seeing your life upgrade because they're seeing you more happier, more like excited about life, celebrating more, being more joyful, doing a lot more for others. And also your family home. So you've been probably getting along with your parents more, getting along more with your family, being more around your family, pile number 2. And that's how your life is upgrading in front of others. I don't know. I heard like someone finally grew up. I don't know why I heard that. I wouldn't be surprised if more people from the past start coming towards you, pile number 2. So be aware of that more people from the past are probably going to come towards you now. It's like they can sense this shift of energy when it comes to you. Okay? Maybe in a period where you were overworking yourself and being codependent, people couldn't see the changes in your life. But now they do. Let's see. How is my pile number 2's life upgrading in front of everybody? Someone just purchased a new home here. Congratulations on that. And I heard someone is going to go under some surgery soon. Wishing you the best luck and also a speedy recovery, okay? The way your life is upgrading in front of others is that you're changing what's important for you. Maybe you used to put like partying or, being around the wrong people first. And now it's like your values have changed. Like family are more valuable to you. Spending time with your parents or spending time with your family is more valuable to you. And I also heard here somebody stopped being vain. Like maybe you were very materialistic. Maybe you like the finer things. And now you're someone that's more like, I wouldn't say cheap or none of that, but like more conserved. Like you don't really care about the materialistic aspects of life. Like you're now more humble in a sense. And for some reason, I don't know your culture, but that seems like very great for someone's culture. Like people really respect that, or people really like that. When someone is like less flashy and like more conservative and, find other things to be more important than material aspects, okay? So definitely people see your life upgrading because you have like this more mature sense of being, or you just been putting value on different things that maybe back in the day you didn't put a value onto those things, right? Maybe back in the day you valued more like friends and party and hanging out and buying stuff and maybe smoking and drinking excessively, and now you value more. I mean, you could still have fun and, have friends and smoke and drink, but it's like you now more value family more. You value the smaller things. You value like other things. So this sense of maturity makes people feel like your life is upgrading for the better. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye guys. So for the viewers that picked pile number 3, someone here has been upgrading their life for real. Like I see new cars, new wardrobes, new home decor. Okay. This is the pile that probably has had all the finer things coming in. Let's see, how is my pile number 3 life upgrading? How is my pile number 3's life upgrading? Ooh, someone is using here pretty privilege to upgrade their lives. I don't know why I heard that. Pretty privilege. Okay, maybe to get some things. Breaking Dawn, it just reminds me like Breaking Bad. So the way you're upgrading your life is that you're realizing your power to manifest more in your life. So in front of everybody, people are seeing your life shift materialistically. Okay? Some people are blaming it on your looks. Some people are blaming it on you working too hard. Okay, this pile could be the group that you probably don't have time for others or things. It's like you're really out of the loop. You're really out of the rat race because you're just like you're on your own lane and you have like this picture of a lifestyle that you want to live, and like you're willing to do anything to accomplish it, whether it's like to cut out, going out a lot, going out to eat. Like you've been sacrificing things to have a lot of material abundance. Okay, so your life is definitely upgrading in front of others. I see them pocket watching. I see them seeing you in a way where you're different, like you've done different things to acquire things in life. You have your ancient wisdom. Like you're wise, but you don't follow the crowd. Okay, so it's like, okay, maybe you've had a family that everyone became doctors, and then you took the different route to be an engineer. And this could be with absolutely anything, okay? So don't just take that example. But it's like you took your own route to live your own life, and it's like working out for you in ways where maybe others did not expect it to work out for you, okay? So maybe your family thought you were foolish for wanting to be a content creator or a Reiki healer, and now you're making more bank than anybody in your family. Maybe now you live a life that's way better than anybody's in your family, okay? It's like you used different ways, different gadgets, a different path to acquire the things that you want. When you're born, right? Adults teach you how to talk, they teach you how to walk, and oftentimes they teach you how to be successful or how to, live life, good. And oftentimes we get stuck with these ideals and we think that we should follow this and this and this and this. But in reality, we are all different people and we're all meant to live different lives, okay? And just because it worked for someone one way, it doesn't mean that yours is supposed to work out that way, or you're supposed to do exactly what that person did. You know what I mean? So you took your own path in a way, and everybody is seeing your life upgrade materialistically, upgrade for the better. And maybe you don't have the finest of the things, but just the fact that you live good, that you're healthy, that you're well off, that you don't need others for help, that's enough for everybody to see your life upgrading in the ways that you wanted to live your life, of course, right? Let's see. How is my pal number 3's life upgrading in front of everybody? How is my pal 3 life upgrading in front of everybody? You're starting new beginnings, whether it's like new homes, new cars, new projects, new beginnings. And people see that your life is upgrading because you don't need help. Like you don't ask people for help. Maybe there are people in your life that have done everything the right way and still need to call others for help, whether it's for guidance, for advice, for money. Like everybody see your life has upgraded because you have everything you need and more, and you never ask anyone for advice. You never ask anybody for help. And that's how everybody around you see you upgrading. It's like you will rather go within than to ask anyone for help. And that's why oftentimes people might think that you're working too hard or you isolate yourself too much. But it's like, you got to do what you got to do. You got to come up for yourself, right? So you are definitely living new beginnings here, and that's how your life is upgrading. As I said, like new projects, something new here is happening that everybody is like witnessing here in your life, whether it's like a new chapter, pile 3, a new chapter of building your own family or whatever. But it's like you have accomplished everything and more without the help of others. And that's enough for people to know that your life is upgrading. Let's see here. How is my pile life upgrading in front of everybody? We have your intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence, what comes around, and please don't lose hope. People see you upgrading your life. Everybody is seeing you upgrade because it's like you've learned from your mistakes. If you've learned from the past and you don't make the same mistakes twice. It's oftentimes like the things that maybe you got in trouble for growing up, or like the things that you didn't do correctly, like you've learned your lessons. Okay, you didn't have anybody to guide you. Okay, so it's almost like pile 3 has learned everything they had to learn to be the person that they are. Another way that people see you upgrading your life is that you're very confident in your goals. You are very hopeful. You have a lot of like self-esteem, or like you're very positive about your life. Okay, and the way that I can say that is that the people that are constantly complaining, and oh my god, this and that. It's like people don't hear that about you. People don't hear that from your mouth, and then so people could definitely see that your life is upgrading because people don't hear you complain about it. And hey, your life might not be perfect, but the fact that you don't complain to others makes it feel like it kind of is. Magical space clearing time. People are also seeing you upgrade your life because I don't know why I heard this. Maybe somebody here was very messy. And maybe messy spiritually, like you will be like messy, you will start drama. And now you don't do that no more. Like you avoid drama. But for others, you could definitely just be messy. Like you could have had like a really messy room growing up. And like maybe a messy apartment now that you're an adult, but then like you've been fixing that, you've been clearing your spaces, and so everybody see you upgrade that. Also people see that your life is upgrading because you don't ask for advice anymore. It's like you follow your own self. You don't ask people like, what do you think I should do? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? It's like you have the signs within you and you trust yourself. You're confident in your own decisions. Someone might be taking a vacation here soon. That's definitely going to make people feel like, wow, they really have it all right now. I also heard like BBL. The more you treat yourself in this pile, the more people feel like your life is upgrading. Because maybe people felt like you had a lack of money or a lack of something. We have your invasion, boundaries, dominance. Yeah, people feel like your life is upgrading because you're dominating your life. You're dominating every aspect of your life, and you're not allowing people to chime in or to try to help you with anything. You've also been ghosting people, maybe people that are not really good for you, people that have done you wrong. A time for spirit in reverse, yeah. Like you've forgiven people, but not really. And it's like you could forgive others, but you don't have to forget. Like you can back up, right? And that's what you've been doing. So the way you're upgrading your life here for this group is like your life is doing a 360. Not only is your character changing, okay, the way you view the world and others, the way you handle your business is changing. The things that you're getting, okay, new cars, new stuff. Wow, congratulations. Like materially, like you're getting things, okay? And so people just feel like your life is constantly upgrading for this pile, like constantly. And it doesn't matter in what hole you're in. You don't need help to get out of it. you could get yourself out of it. And best believe if you're in a hole tomorrow, you're probably in paradise, okay? So pile 3, keep them confused, keep them on their toes. Pile 3, you have a lot of people confused about your life, but every time they look up, it's like something better is happening, something better, you're getting something better, okay? So keep staying in your lane. And you know, honestly, complaining to others really doesn't help, okay? Being grateful for what you have and just knowing that no matter what happens, things are always moving in your favor. That's the best way to just live life, okay? Because honestly, life is not always going to be a linear, thing. There's always going to be some little things that come up, but it's the way that you handle it, okay? I feel like I don't know, I feel like your hardships have made you more independent over time. Your hardships have like built you up. Like even though the worst moments in your life have literally built you up mentally and physically, everything. It's like you're almost in a place in your life that you don't need anyone. You don't need anybody. You don't need anything. Okay? And it's like every time people look up, your life is constantly upgrading, constantly getting better. And that's amazing, Pile 3. I really like that. And I also see here like a change in like physical looks as well. It's like every time people look up, you look younger. Every time people look up, you are looking more youthful, more sexier, more daring, okay, with your different looks or whatnot, right? But yeah, this pile is definitely looking better as well, aging like fine wine, and knowing more their power, okay? People are respecting you more at this current moment, okay? So that's all that I'm getting here. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading. Bye, guys.